The difference between renting a good flat and a great flat in London is knowing exactly what to look for. But most people only figure this out after at least one bad move. So today I'm giving you the shortcut. With a budget of £2,500 a month, I found 5 flats in central London, all below market rate. And I'll break down exactly what makes each one worth it. We're starting with this flat that is listed at £2,383 a month and that is located in East London in Wapping, right by the Thames. The closest station is Wapping Overground and it is a 7-minute walk. The flat is just over 80 square meters or 860 square feet and it has an unusual shape. There is a large reception room with a balcony and a semi-open kitchen, 2 large bedrooms with integrated closets, a large bathroom and a big hallway with integrated storage as well. In the reception room, we have huge windows and the balcony is directly overlooking the Thames, which is super nice. And we have space for 3 different areas in this room. Space for a sofa and TV, a desk area, as well as a dining table. It feels very spacious and airy. Then this is the semi-open kitchen, which is a good size. We have plenty of storage, an integrated fridge, and a good amount of countertop space, even though it's quite crowded in this picture. And it's also very bright, since it's open onto the living room and the window. Here's the balcony, which is just big enough for a couple of chairs and a table, but has an amazing view on the Thames. This is bedroom number 1, the biggest, where we have this wall of integrated closet and space for a double bed as well as a large window. And here's bedroom number 2, which also has a full wall of integrated storage. Here they are using it as a working from home room and they also put a sofa bed so it can be a guest bedroom. But it could be used as a regular bedroom as well because there is space for a double bed. And then this is the bathroom, which is very spacious. Not the most modern, but in very good condition. It's fully tiled and there is a bath. I love this area. It's a very nice neighborhood surrounded by water, and there is also a little market here every week. It has a small community vibe while being super close to central London. Now we're going to look at a flat that is basically facing this one, but on the other side of the Thames this time. It's listed at £2,250 a month and we are in southeast London. It's an 18-minute walk from Rotherhithe Overground Station, or about the same distance from Canada Water Underground Station. So it is a bit further than the options that I usually select, but on the pros, the walk to the station is super nice because it is by the Thames. Or you have 2 different buses that can take you either to Rotherhithe or Canada Water. This is the surrounding of the building, it's very quiet and peaceful. Actually, I used to live in this area and I absolutely loved it. I've made a video about the flat that I used to rent, I'll put the link here if you're curious. The flat is just under 65 square meters or 680 square feet and there is a big hallway with storage, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, as well as a separate kitchen. The living room is a good size. There is space for a big sofa and storage, as well as a dining table. The kitchen is also very spacious. There is plenty of storage, a good amount of countertop space, and all appliances are integrated. And we also have a window, which is a huge bonus. This is the master bedroom, where there is space for a double bed, or even a king size if you like. There is also storage here, and you could put more storage there. And there is the ensuite, which is fully tiled. There is a bit of storage, as well as a walk-in shower. Here is the second bedroom. They put a sofa bed here and there is also integrated storage, but you could put a regular double bed if you wanted. It would take most of the space in the room, but it's completely doable. And since there is integrated storage, you don't have to worry about adding an extra wardrobe or chest of drawers. Here is the hallway that is also very spacious with lots of integrated storage. And this is the main bathroom that is in the same style, fully tiled with another big walk-in shower and storage. This would be a very good option if you want a bit more space and a quiet environment while still being close to central London. And if you like the listings I'm sharing and you're looking for a place in London, I'd love to help. I'll put a link below so you can get in touch with me. Next, we're going west, in the neighborhood of Chelsea. This flat is listed at £2,492 a month and it is an 11-minute walk from Imperial Wharf Overground Station. And once again, it is right by the Thames. I didn't do it on purpose, it's not the focus on this video, but I do think it's a huge bonus to have a direct view on the water. It's just over 75 square meters or 810 square feet, and there is again an interesting shape here. We have a reception room with an open plan kitchen and a balcony, 2 bedrooms that have integrated storage, a hallway with more storage, and a bathroom with a separate toilet. This is what the main room looks like. The kitchen is brand new and it looks fantastic. It's high quality, plenty of storage, and all integrated appliances. And this is the other side that has a very interesting shape, which won't be the easiest to furnish. But I gave it a go, and this is what I came up with. I think it works well to have this big corner sofa here, which will help keep spaces separated with the kitchen that is just behind. I do like that there is integrated storage and shelves here, and it also has an amazing view on the Thames. This is bedroom number 1 with an integrated closet and more shelves. Here's what it could look like furnished. There is space for a double bed and bedside tables, and on this side you could have a small desk or more storage. Bedroom number 2 is very similar. There is integrated storage on this side, and on the other side there is a big window. The shape is a bit odd, but this is what it could look like furnished. It fits a double bed, and I added curtains for privacy. And here's the bathroom, which is the same style and color scheme as the kitchen. Fully tiled, high quality materials, storage, and a bath. It is very rare to find good value apartments in this very expensive area, so if you're Team West London, this could be a good one for you. The next flat is the most central of today's video. We are a walking distance from Westminster. It's advertised at £2,100 a month, and we are just south of the Thames in central London, in Lambeth. The closest station is Lambeth North, and it is an 8-minute walk. It is extremely rare to find any kind of accommodation that is decently priced in this area. You are literally facing Westminster, so I was very excited when I found this one. It's 60 square meters or 650 square feet, and it's a more classic shaped compared to what we've seen before. You have 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a separate kitchen. One good thing is that we have windows in every room, including the kitchen and the bathroom. This is the living room, which is an okay size. You could do something cool here. This is what I created with AI. I put a large sofa in the middle and several bookshelves on the sides to create more storage. I didn't put a dining table here, but that would be perfectly doable if you wanted one. Moving to the kitchen, it's not the most modern, but I think it is very decent and very well maintained. We have a good amount of storage, there is a big window, a full-size fridge, and a washing machine. So I think it does the job. You could even add a small table here if you wanted to. This is bedroom number 1, which again is a very good size. Here's what it could look like furnished. We could have a decent amount of storage, a double bed, and even a desk if you needed somewhere to work. This is bedroom number 2. Again, spacious enough. If we imagine what it would be like with furniture, I was thinking something like this. You could fit a double bed, storage, and a desk here as well. And then this is the bathroom, which, as the kitchen, is not the most modern, but it is very acceptable. There is a bath, it's a good size, and there is a window. This flat would be a good one for a couple or friends who want to share, bringing each share of the rent to just over £1,000 a month. Both bedrooms are big enough to be comfortable and offer the option to work from home, and the shared areas are super cool as well. I'll say it again, it is a very, very good price for this neighborhood. Usually, places in this area are more like this. This is literally on the same street, and it's in a new build, which is super common in this area. And it is more than a grand more. It is £3,315 a month. It is slightly bigger, and of course it is super modern. But I can't imagine paying that much more every single month just to have a more recent kitchen. But you tell me, what do you think? Would you take the cheaper, more dated one, or this super expensive new build that is spotless with an ultra-modern design? Let me know in the comments. The next flat is listed at £2,100 a month, and we are in East London, just south of Shoreditch. It is a 15-minute walk from Shoreditch High Street or a 7-minute walk from Whitechapel Station. It's just over 60 square meters or 650 square feet, and it has 2 bedrooms of similar size, a living room with a semi-open kitchen, and a big hallway with storage. This is what the main room looks like with the semi-open kitchen. The kitchen is nothing special. It's not the most modern, but it looks like it is in good condition. We have a good amount of countertop space and storage, and there is a window. In the living room, there is a balcony with this incredible view on the City of London. I think it is right next to a school, so noise could be an issue if you're working from home a lot. But the good thing is it will be very quiet on the evenings and on the weekends. The living room is a very good size. It's unfurnished here, so once again I furnished the space with AI to show you what it could look like. We have space for both a living room area with a big sofa, a coffee table and a TV, as well as a dining table. This is bedroom number 1, which is also a good size and it has integrated storage. If we add some furniture, we can fit a double bed and add extra storage over here. And here's bedroom number 2, which is a bit smaller. We could fit a double bed, but it would take most of the space in the room. Or we could use it as a guest bedroom or an office. And finally, this is the bathroom, which again is not super modern or anything special. But we have a bath and there is also a window. So that's the trick if you're looking for a place that is somewhat central but at a reasonable price. Pay attention to slightly older flats that have a dated style but that are well maintained and in good condition. You can also spot the listings with bad photos. A lot of people will ignore them, but if you can look past the quality of the pictures, you might be the only applicant to a lovely home. If you want to see more options at this price point, click here to watch my latest selection.